Greetings, beloved family of light. I am Gilles Mancillon, and I thought I'd come to you today to speak briefly of a very this beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. We are moving through a very important time. We have G-2 on this full moon in Scorpio, and those will definitely allow us to come out of fear and move into love, because our deepest fear will be addressed, and we'll be able to move into what our deepest desires are. Right now we are just past the tipping point. The collective consciousness of humanity has moved into 51% of positivity. So it doesn't mean that the 49% are still involved in nightmares, but or lower frequency, but since there is a majority of energy that allows the cosmic law, the higher forces of the universe, to bring about those long-awaited change, but it had to come from humanity, because our human consciousness is what drives the show. It is really where our soul, our spirit, is very much waiting for our consciousness to catch up before it can bring those things that we are seeking into our life. And also it's very important to stay attuned to what your soul is trying to teach you, to tell you, to guide you, because that is, once you get there, you are able to follow that. Sometimes I don't always agree or understand what my soul wants to do, but I've learned to trust it, that there is always higher reason. Of course, for those who are living in hyper-consciousness, hyperspace, the past, present, and future are one. When I speak of the future, it is something that is potential for humanity, that is ahead, that hasn't been realized yet as far as the mainstream consciousness. But of course, if you're already there, it is part of your present. So we do not want to wait for the reality of the divine to be proven and manifested outside of us. Otherwise, we are losing our potential to demonstrate our faith, and so we won't be able to ascend as much when we always need outside confirmation. It is not as strong as when we demonstrate our faith. And in order to align ourselves with those higher potential, we have to practice every day the 4 virtues of the heart, the infinite virtues of the heart, which is kindness or goodness, compassion, joy, and abnegation, serenity. So those needs to be practiced every day. So we do want to slow down and be very calm in order to reach those settled energy, to perceive them, to understand them, but also understand that they're moving really, really fast. This consciousness is moving always. So we have to be very flexible within our mind in order to stay in the program of the higher frequency, because eventually our brain will be able to process a lot more energy, and so we'll be a lot more into passion and excitement. There is a conjuncture between Neptune and Uranus, so that will bring us a lot of courage, a lot of heart connection. That squares Pluto, and Pluto is about a physical body, our long-term goal, and so on. It maintains a physical structure, but this new moon will definitely show us that we want to break into something new. We want to discover new freedom, and although astrology is a very small part of our ascension process, it is still something that's quite interesting to work with, because it kind of informs us of many things when we are able to receive those energies from the planets, and your guides can help you with translating those energies if you call on them. Right now there is a triangle between Neptune in Pisces, up there is Saturn in Sagittarius, and then there is in Virgo there is Jupiter. So the trine are creating this harmonious flow. They don't compel to action, but they are able to help us to receive more energy. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you, that you spend a wonderful time in this preparation for this new moon, and that you're getting ready for the extraordinary happening that may unfold within all our lives in the next few weeks, few months. And September will show a tremendous break in all the paradigms of reality. As far as I can tell, that it's going to be a very, very strong and powerful time. But we have the summer to enjoy, and the spring still there before us to be for our enjoyment, for our pleasure. Because once we are in the flow, we're always at the right time, in the right place, for the right reason, able to participate in all that life has to offer. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.